Right, good morning. Here we are
on the Bob Ross Show,
getting ready to do our next dissection. So far we have done dissection of a sponge. Then we did dissection of a
starfish.
Nope, the mussel was next.
The mussel,
starfish,
the crawdad,
the crayfish or crawdad,
and this bug.
And now
the locust.
Doing an insect or a
locust.
Grasshopper.
This isn't a grasshopper. This
All right, so we're going to get started. I'm going to move this in closely so we can start doing our class. Make sure the camera stays up. All right. So, you guys have your protective gloves on?
Check.
You got your tools ready?
First.
Check.
And you are ready to begin?
Yeah.
Okay. So today we are going to be doing the dissection of a grasshopper. I will post the zoology documents online so that you can review this again and follow through on our dissection guide. Also, you can log in on the online dissection and actually do an online dissection of the grasshopper. So we will make sure we post that to our SPRUCE Facebook site also. All right, so observe the external anatomy of the preserved grasshopper. Members of the class Insecta have three main body regions. What are they, guys?
The head.
The head.
The body.
What's another word for the body?
Thorax.
Thorax. Very good, Lanston. And the back part?
The abdomen.
Abdomen, similar to that crayfish yesterday. So you've got the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. Please point to the head. Turn it sideways, Taylor, so we can see where it is.
Hold on.
All right, so please point to the head. Lanston.
Right there.
Thank you for helping. Okay, the abdomen.
Right there.
Excellent. And then the thorax.
Right there.
I mixed it up so you guys would make sure you're pointing the right things. All right, number 2. The thorax of the grasshopper has 3 segments, each of which bear a pair of legs. The posterior 2 thoracic segments each have a pair of wings. Study the thorax of the grasshopper and locate the 3 segments and their appendages. So, Tanley, please don't make him move so much. Where are the 3 appendages on the thorax?
Well, there's these 3 legs.
Same question as last time. How do you know it's a him?
Oh, sorry, I just referred to it as a him. It could be an it could be a she. It'll tell us here soon how to identify them. So the first segment has how many legs?
1.
2.
2, one on either side. The second segment has?
2.
2, and the third segment has?
2.
2. Okay?
It's lying.
It also says that the 2 thorax segments have a pair of wings. So
Look at these wings.
do you see the wings coming up off the tops? So not
They're
only do you have
here.
not only do you have legs attached, Lanston, please don't fool around with your dissection, your specimen. All right, so not only are the legs attached at the bottom, but then there are wings attached at the top. Correct?
Yeah.
All right, number 4. Oh, I'm sorry, number 3. Observe the abdomen. Find the spiracles, tiny openings into the trachea. Trachea are a system of tubes that function in gas exchange. These breathing tubes extend through much of the body. Spiracles can also be seen in the thorax. Can you find the spiracles? On the abdomen.
I see them.
You'll see little holes. Yep, Tanley. Lanston, do you see them? Okay, so they're little holes, and what are they for?
Breathing.
Gas
Breathing.
exchange,
Now,
breathing,
which part of the body are we on?
Like the butt end.
We're on the bottom end. So
The
they
butt.
breathe through their butt? That's kind of silly.
That's kind of like
They
a
breathe-
jellyfish eating
They
through
breathe
its butt.
through their abdomen, but there's also spiracles on the thorax. And the thorax is where?
It's in the middle.
It's in the middle. All right. Number 4. The head of the grasshopper possesses sensory structures. Observe the 2 compound eyes and the 3 simple eyes located between them. So grasshoppers have a cool thing. They have 2 eyes on the side, and then they have 3 simple eyes all in the center.
So like being able to walk and fly isn't cool.
Right? And for anybody who wants to dissect a grasshopper, you can get a basic grasshopper out of your yard to do this. These ones, though, are raised for dissection, so they're gigantic. But all grasshoppers would have the same
Just go in
anatomy.
your yard and catch a little bug.
Tanley, can you put the grasshopper close to the screen so that we can see those eyes? Nope. You need to lift it up. And remember, over here is where you're going to have to put it so we can see the eyes.
Like this, sister.
I got it.
There we go. So, Lance, let me see if I can zoom in on yours.
Well, nope, he's
Hold
not
still.
cooperating.
We don't have enough light right now. Lance, you got to hold it super still.
Here I
All
go.
right. They're both kind of... Oh, well, that's too close. Hold on,
They're
guys.
dripping. Dude,
Hold
you
on.
are shaking. Get your hand off of me.
All right, so here we have some grasshoppers. You can't really see the eyes very well, though. You guys are going to get sick from this. All right, go ahead. Put your grasshoppers down. You guys are going to make people sick.
Yeet.
We only have one person watching.
All right, so grasshoppers have 2 compound eyes and 3 simple eyes, or ocelli, located between them. The simple eyes do not form images, but do sense light. Then there's 1 pair of antennae. Do you see the 1 pair of antennae?
Yeah.
How many pairs of antennae did the crayfish have?
4.
2.
2 sets of 2, or
They
4
have
total.
4 antennas.
Okay. All right. Moving on to number 5. Observe the mouth and feeding appendages. The mouth contains a pair of mandibles and 2 pairs of maxillae. What are maxillae?
I have
I have no idea.
Think about the crayfish had maxillae. What were they?
Teeth?
They're not teeth.
Oh, weren't they those things like the spiders have? Like, oh,
They're almost like little hands around their mouth to
Yeah.
help bring food into their mouth. So
Like a
turn your grasshopper
spoon.
over. Let's look at the mouth where you can see both the mandibles, which are like claws or like teeth kind of things,
Oh, yeah, I see them.
and
Yeah.
2 pairs of maxillae.
right there.
Can you see them?
1, 2.
Here, look.
Lanston, stop doing that, please.
There's this here.
The maximal.
And then
Okay.
there's this one over here.
Okay. So those are
And
the
then there's
2.
another one there.
Okay, so you got 2 maxillae,
Right.
and then you've got 2
2
appendages.
And 2.
Perfect.
Whoa.
What is driving down the road?
Oh, they're working the road. So
A shimmy.
All right.
That's how I go.
So, moving on to number 6. Place the specimen on the dissecting pan, ventral side up.
Like this.
Very good. It's stomach side up. What side are you going to place it on?
Dorsal.
On its dorsal side, its back side. Use scissors to cut through the exoskeleton of the ventral side from the head all the way to the posterior end of the abdomen. So I would
Stop.
recommend using your scalpel. Scissors
Stop.
don't work great, but
Stop.
don't dig in too deep, guys, because you don't want to
So,
cut
like, right
its
here?
intestines.
Down.
Yep, you're going to cut from the head to the posterior end of the abdomen. Don't cut too deep, though, because you will cut through all the stuff. So you're going to cut through how many body parts?
A lot.
You're going to cut through 2 sections. Its thorax and its abdomen. You'll partially be at its head, but you don't need to cut its head open yet.
I'm just gonna cut from the butt to the head. It's easier.
It doesn't want to go in.
Got to use a little pressure, because what does it have on the outside of its body?
I've eaten one of these, sis. It's easy.
Tanley, what does it have on the outside of its body that makes it hard to cut into?
Exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to move over to Lanston for a little while, Tan.
Yeet.
Don't cut too far.
Hi, welcome to the Bob Ross Show. Today we'll be
No Bob Ross today. Lanston, please.
dissecting the locust/grasshopper.
It's a grasshopper, it's not locust. Stop calling it that.
Big as a locust.
It's a big grasshopper.
Now,
Stay still.
Soft, Lanston, not too hard. Not too hard.
we almost got it.
These are going to be a little harder. So once you get your cut, like Tanley's doing, she's cutting in with her scissors. So that's a good way to do it, Lanston. So get a cut, and then go at it with your scissors. Tara is making some fun faces here at you guys.
Round.
Disgust.
Don't be mean.
Because disgust is occurring in her world. She's
This
like,
is
oh.
disgusting.
All right, so let's see here, Lanston.
Ah! It's not
Opening.
opening.
My poker.
Oh god, there's
Pokey,
more
pokey.
juice.
All right, Lanston's struggling here, so we're going to go back over to
No, I'm
Tan.
not. Watch this. I'm gonna get
Tanley's
all the
pretty
way up
interesting.
there.
She's almost got hers done.
done.
Tanley's enjoying this too. Look at her face. Oh, super
Look at
exciting.
me. I'm
How
done.
do I open this?
You kind of just have to pull it apart.
Meh.
Look at that. Done.
Meh.
Did you get yours cut open? Okay, so how are you going to spread the grasshopper open?
You just
Oh,
spread
look
it
at that.
open.
I did it.
What do you use?
These
Oh, I
two
don't touch
tools for you kids at home.
You use pins and needles.
It's Cameron who's watching us. Hi, Cameron.
Oh my god.
She's making the grossy face.
Okay. I
Aunt
feel like an
Lanston's
evil scientist.
spreading open the grasshopper so we can see what's inside.
Okay, get this leg out of my way.
You're not really an evil scientist. You're just a student doing dissection.
I'm not a scientist.
I'm mad scientist,
All right, let's see how Tanley's doing over here.
Open up. FBI, open
His
up.
legs are slippery.
Oh, Judson's on here too. Judson says good morning, guys.
Good morning, Judson.
Good morning. Oh my gosh.
This is Judson's college education for the morning. He can cross off he went to school today.
Yes.
Did you get it, Tam?
Yeah. The legs are just in the way.
Open up.
All right, so as they get these ready, I'm going to put the camera down again so we can move on to this next part. Oh, dropped you. Whoa, face plant. Sorry, guys. Jeez. That hurt a little bit.
You're supposed to be the producer.
I know. The problem is this camera's too front heavy, so it always wants to fall over on me.
Like Olivia.
All right, there.
Oh.
All right, so while you guys are opening these up,
Open.
you want to pull the cut
Sesame.
sides apart.
That's what we're trying.
This is really hard.
It's just
It's
like
not
brown
easy.
mush inside of here.
And we're going to be looking up
There's no organs.
at the thorax first. So, Lanston, you got to cut all the way up through here, so hold on.
I did.
Let me help you get this open.
Oh.
All right, so you guys got to take your pinning needles, and you kind of put them in here,
I can't find it.
and then stretch them sideways, okay? You see this one,
I
Lanston?
can't.
Tan, you got yours open? You just stretch them open more, Tan.
I'm trying. I have to get this side open now.
Okay. So Lanston's got his open good. His is not preserved very well, though.
Mine be mush.
His is a lot of brown mush, which that's not going to be easy to see.
I mean,
All
I
right.
think you can see mine pretty
Tan, I'm
well.
going to help you
I
open
do.
yours more because yours is a little... Oh, yeah, yours is preserved better. All right, so Tan, what you got to do
Dude!
is you got to take this like this.
Oh.
We're going to take this little side out over here. Okay. There's one side. And you lay these down sideways so we can actually see into it. You don't pin it to the leg down. Do you have another pin, Tan?
Yeah, they're all over here.
Okay, let's pin this little side down. This is his other carapace. Okay, pin that one down.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
Then we'll take this one out.
What was that
Put
thing?
this one down. You're going to find out here in just a second. All right, you have another pin. Okay.
Look how different ours look, bud.
His isn't preserved very well, so we're probably going to just work on Tanley's here because his is kind of poorly preserved.
I
This
will
looks
be
like
cameraman.
shredded beef.
There we go.
So, Mom, when I'm
Okay.
done with this,
So let's see if we can see that.
I'll be
No,
keep- I'll
that
be
means that you
cameraman.
can pull in next to sister, please. All right, so we're going to get you a good view here.
God, yours looks
Um,
like shredded beef.
The insides of
Don't drop your phone.
a
on the
grasshopper.
if you drop your phone on the grass, I'm gonna laugh.
So you can kind of see all of their body parts. We're going to identify all these here.
There's
All
something
right.
brown, another brown thing.
And more brown things.
Now don't touch my
This
tools.
phone does not want to stay where it is. It wants to fall over every time. Stay, phone. Don't fall.
Don't walk around with your dirty gloves on.
Please don't walk around the dirty clothes on.
Okay, take the big
All
ones
right.
off then.
So here we go. Lanston, please go sit next to your sister so you can look at her specimen.
Whoa,
Lanston's
look at this.
specimen
Stand
didn't get
right
preserved
there.
very well, so the insides are all just kind of squishy. Okay, so once you've pulled the sides apart, you're going to notice the tracheal tube running into the internal organs. So you go up by the head, further up, further up. It's going to be right up there. That big round thing that you're looking at, see that bulbous thing, Tanley? The big round ball?
This.
Yep, that right there. So on your sheets, Lanston, can you open up your sheet so that you can label some of these things for sister? That big round bulbous thing is its crop. What is a crop?
Corn.
Do we have a crop?
I have no idea.
Do humans have a crop?
I'm gonna go with a no.
No, why not?
Because we're not insects.
Did the...
Nothing had a crop except this.
No, something did have a crop. What had a crop?
The muscle?
The mussel did. Why? What does the crop do?
I think it's because they eat like dirt and sand and stuff. So I think this helps sort that out.
It helps kind of grind it out. Birds also have crops.
Yeah,
Humans
gizzards.
do not have crops.
Birds, crops, gizzards.
Well,
they
yes.
have crops and gizzards.
Yes. So on this one, this is the
Stop
crop.
touching
That
my
big round
tools.
thing is the crop.
Stop.
Lanston, can you open your page so that you can show Sister where
Put
some of
that
the
down.
internal organs are?
Put this down.
fine.
And
No,
Judson
it's
wants to know if
touching
this
it.
grasshopper died of COVID. No,
Yes, it did.
it did not. Otherwise, we would not be dissecting it. All right, so Tanley, the esophagus, Lanston, as you look at your form, the esophagus comes right down underneath the crop. So Tanley would be behind the crop. You're not going to see it very well unless you gently move it out of the way, but it's going to be a hard thing to get to. Okay, so that big round part. Let's see if we can turn this even a little bit more, Tanley.
That is there.
This is super hard. Okay, I'm just going to hold this over it then. Okay, so Tanley, point out the crop to me.
Crop.
There is the crop. Excellent. Okay.
Excellent.
Oh my goodness, my camera keeps falling over. Sorry guys, I'm going to make you sick here.
Oh.
Okay. Carefully, or I guess you're going to see some yellow fatty tissue. We don't have any
Like
yellow
this
fatty
stuff.
tissue.
Mine got a lot of yellow.
I think it's like this stuff.
For the
over
most part, it's been, that's a little bit of fat.
It's no fat.
It covers the internal organs. You guys don't have much fatty tissue in here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see the organs, okay? So, next, you have the digestive tract. So, the crop is found at the anterior portion of the digestive tract, okay? It stores food. After that, you're going to have the gastric cachea, or digestive glands that are attached to the stomach. So, Tanley, can you point right below the crop?
I think it's like right this.
I think it's all right in there. Yep. Okay, number 10. Identify the reproductive organs that lie on either side of the abdominal digestive organs. So, Tan, you might need to cut open your abdomen a little bit more so that we can see that.
Let's go look at mine.
I'm going to show you guys a picture of Lanston's right now, why we're not looking at his. So Lanston's, this is what happens when a specimen doesn't get preserved well, is all of its organs just turn to mush.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't work well. So we're going to come back over here to Tanley's because Tanley's looks much better. Her organs were preserved well. So Tanley is opening up her abdomen. In a female, the ovary appears as a series of tubules containing rod-like eggs. Females also have ovipositors, 4 curved projections at the end of the abdomen. So Tanley, look at the end of your abdomen. Do you have 4 curved projections? Lance, look at the end of yours. Do you have 4?
Yeah.
Tanley's has 4.
I have
You
this
don't have
stuff.
4, Lanston. So Tanley's is a female grasshopper. You can see right down there. Hold it. Nope. Put it down again, Tanley, on the white there. Can you point to the 4 that are on there? You can kind of see the points sticking out.
There's
1,
2.
2.
There's one down here.
Yeah, and there's one on this
3,
other side.
and then 4.
4. So those 4 mean that this was a female grasshopper. Lanston's only has 2. Lanston's, I'm going to come over to yours. Can you point to your things down here on the end of his abdomen? So right here, buddy. When you kind of look over at the side of this. Nope, Lanston's is also female. So if you lift it up kind of like right here, you can see 2 high right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those 4 little points on the bottom. So Lanston's was also a female.
Yeah, it smells awful.
All right. These 4 projections are used to dig a hole for egg deposits. In males, the testes is a coiled cord containing many tubules. The posterior end of the male abdomen has claspers used during reproduction. All right, you guys are welcome to look at more things on this grasshopper as you explore the anatomy. I will also be posting an online grasshopper anatomy link that you can go do your own online grasshopper anatomy. So again, the insides of a grasshopper. Thank you to my 2 students who did dissection this morning. Oh, they love it. It's so exciting.
And now, a message from our sponsor, Play.